Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. So in a second I'll react to Mai's gameplay trailer, but before we do, there's a bunch of news and a bunch of updates to the game I want to go over first. If you don't care about those updates, you can use the YouTube chapters to go straight to the Mai reactions. If you like the video, hit like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's begin. Capcom announced a couple things on their Twitter, stuff that will be on the Mai update, but also stuff that will be on updates beyond that. So thank you very much for the support. Team is working hard on new experiences, upcoming content plans. Yeah. We've seen a request from the community and would like to share that we've been working on new Fighting Ground character outfits since last year, aka Costume 4. Please note, it is difficult for us to release every character outfit all at once due to the amount of time it takes to develop them. We plan to begin releasing them gradually starting this summer. If you observe how Capcom's released the Fighting Ground costumes, like Costume 3 for every character in the game, they released the game with every single character having a Costume 2. And every DLC character has a Costume 2 day one. If you buy the DLC and then play the story mode, or you pay $1. December, 18 different Costume 3s for the base roster, and then they dropped a Costume 3 for the DLCs after Capcom Cup. No, not after Capcom Cup, after Akuma, because after Capcom Cup was Ed. We might see a similar situation where the workload to make new costumes increase with every new DLC character. So it's gonna take longer for them to make costumes. My question is the DLC characters of Season 2, are they getting only a Costume 3 or are they getting a Costume 4 as well? That's what I'm curious about. And because there are so many costumes to release at once, they're gonna release them bit by bit, starting this summer, and it might extend to like fall. So some characters will get them at the start of Season 3, and then other characters will get them like after EVO, after the second DLC releases. Regarding future fighting passes, we have been reassessing their contents and the frequency of their release, and we'll be making changes starting in year 3 with the goal of increasing the amount of items within each fighting pass that can be used in Fighting Grounds. If you saw Twitter or Blue Sky the last couple of weeks, you see that people were not at all happy with the amount of content released each year or each month that are usable in World Tour but unusable in Fighting Ground. So if you look at any trailer, how much of these can be used only in World Tour, only in Fighting Grounds, or both? The classic game will be considered EX content. So like it's neither World Tour, neither Fighting Grounds. It's just bonus content, right? So Avatar Gear, World Tour. Photo Frame, World Tour. Challenger Effect, Fighting Grounds. Titles, Fighting Grounds. Music, it started out as World Tour only, but now it applies to both modes. Emotes, World Tour. Classic game, EX. Stickers, World Tour, because you can apply stickers to like photos. When battle passes were originally a thing, music was not usable in Fighting Grounds. It was a World Tour and Battle Hub exclusive. Like you play it on your phone, and it replaces the lobby music while you're just walking around the hub. So here's what a typical battle pass look like. Avatar Gear, World Tour. Photo Frame, World Tour. Device Wallpaper, World Tour. Stickers, World Tour. Titles, Fighting Grounds. Music, World Tour, and EX. So you look at this entire $5, I think over $5 battle pass, and this is the only thing on it. This is the only thing that's of worth to anyone trying to get these battle passes, but do not play the Avatar mode at all. So logically, the people that do not play World Tour or got tired of playing World Tour and just playing the Fighting Grounds mode, they see the avalanche of World Tour content with titles being the only thing they can use, and with today like challenger screens and music, and they're not happy. Which is why they decided to put in Fighting Ground content alongside World Tour content. Now, the content they'll add to Fighting Grounds will not be big. Given how difficult it is to normally release a costume, anyone expecting brand new costumes to be Battle Pass exclusive is delusional. You could change the challenger screen effect, but now they can create brand new challenger screen faces for specific characters. Like, say they put in Sakura as DLC character, right? Sakura is playable in Street Fighter 6. They can put a challenger screen for Ryu, of like Ryu looking super handsome or some shit like that. Or maybe they put Rufus from Street Fighter 4 in the game, and the challenger screen will be like a fucked up looking Ken. Because that's how Rufus sees Ken. Do not expect costumes for the Fighting Grounds characters. Just expect them to expand upon like the very small cosmetic stuff you can use in Fighting Grounds, like customizable challenger screens or titles or music. So that's it for this little message. Now for the stuff releasing alongside the Mai patch. So number one, exclusive colors if you play ranked. So they added new ranks to the game. You have Master rank, which is currently the best permanent rank, and then there's Legends rank, which is a time limited like seasonal rank. They added 3 more permanent ranks: High Master, Grandmaster, Ultimate Master. And then if you reach those ranks with specific characters, you get the exclusive color that comes with it, as well as titles and like more customizations for menus and stuff like that. This is the menu when you pause the game and you check a player's stats in either World Tour or Fighting Grounds, as well as quality of life improvements. Yeah, these are really good. So match restore feature will be added to custom rooms. When the fight is interrupted mid-match due to a problem, resume the fight by restarting at the start of the round when the disconnection occurred. One-on-one only. So round 1, the match is smooth. Round 2, the game shits itself, or someone's PC version crashes. If you have match restored enabled, you won't start the entire match from the beginning, but you'll start round 2 with the appropriate meter, with the appropriate win-loss condition, stuff like that, intact. Really good. They limited it to one-on-one only. I assume like if you have a party mode, the 3v3 mode, it doesn't work. At the present moment, match restore only works in 1v1 battles. Replay feature improvements for the Mai update. You'll be able to watch replays from the most recent match result screen of a ranked or casual match. While playing a replay, you'll be able to pause and even use the menus during round calls or after a KO. The pause menu has also been reorganized to make it easier to access frequently used items such as change play background. Very good, which is what the last one means. Very good change. Being able to boot up a replay after of the match you just played is an OD change. Excellent change. Number 1, people hate the menu in Street Fighter. So a button that takes you, like, instead of navigating 5 menus, a button that takes you straight to replays is very convenient and very good for players. Number 2, this makes it better for people trying to get better at the game. The reason why I mention this is because there's already a feature they patched in called Replay Takeover. So if you got hit by a move you don't know the counterplay to, you can boot up the replay of that match and replay takeover at the very point the move is used so you can lap counterplay. Excellent change. Mai is a quick character. Quick is accurate, by the way. Some streamers have the game early, like they've been invited to Capcom offices or whatever, or they had like 1 or 2 public showings of Mai. Like there's a Japanese Twitter clip of Mai fighting Akuma, and her drive rush is kind of crazy. Her drive rush is blindingly fast. Mai is a quick character that bedazzles opponents with superb mobility and tricky projectiles. She has a wide array of techniques that make it difficult for opponents to pin her down. With Kachosen as your main attack, look for openings to use drive rush and slip inside. Pause. Kachosen, which is her fireball. A technique that sends forth a spinning fan. Hold down the button to change its properties. Light, medium, heavy versions all move at different speeds. They're a great way to control space, but lose one or the other projectile in a crossfire, and strikes can knock them down. So yeah, I saw this the other day. normals can knock down fans. Light, medium, and heavy all control speeds. At first I thought light and medium were just light and heavy, and then heavy was Kachosen, but no, it's just light, medium, heavy, just like a Street Fighter character, and charging it gives you the EX Kachosen. Wow! It doesn't clash, it just fucks off from the scene. And the other fireball is not affected. Wow, okay. Hold down the button to change your properties. They cannot be knocked down by strikes. They'll pop into the air and then drop down for another potential attack. The height that the fan pops up depends on if you're using the light, medium, or heavy version. Get a good read on it when the fan will fall, then rush in at the same time for beguiling offensive fury. Beguiling, right? And then EX, it's just a fully charge immediately. Hold down the button to throw a pair of fans, but these ones won't pop up in the air. After, press forward and punch tradition to Midare Kachosen to throw 2 more fans for a total of 4. In terms of using this move, the EX version is swapped of the original version. Throw a normal fan by tapping the button, and then throw the KOF EX by holding down the button. And then the EX version, it's backwards. Tapping the button gives you the KOF EX, and then holding the button gives you the EX normal one, which gives you Midare Kachosen. Ryuenbu Fire Tail. Spin once before sending forth a fiery blaze. If the tip of the light version is blocked, the opponent cannot counterattack back, so it's safe on block. Both medium and heavy versions hit twice, and there are spicy ingredients for any combo. Yeah, in KOF 15, the heavy version is easier to combo from lights rather than the light version, which always tricks me up when I'm playing this character, because I would use like lights to confirm from a light, but with Mai it's the opposite. After the heavy version hits, your opponent will be launched and can follow up. It doesn't hit if they're crouching. Okay, so you can low profile it. Does Mai have a force stand? Because if she has a force stand normal, I imagine that you can do, like, say like Akuma's force stand is crouch heavy punch. You can do crouch heavy punch into a heavy Ryuenbu into your KOF 95 DP. Launch the opponent in the air and hit 3 times, giving you a chance to follow up. So this is the heavy version, but you can hit crouching opponents. So you can actually do that from lights instead of requiring a force stand normal. Cartwheel forward before jumping and strike with a vicious elbow. Easy to use as part of a combo when cancelling from a normal attack. If the elbow is blocked too deeply, then your opponent can counterattack you. Block too deeply, so that means if you space it, it's safe. You say it's safe, but like if you do Shinobi Bachi from like an obvious distance, the opponent can just mash drive impact. Grab your opponent flying up diagonal. From there, it's a 2-for-1 specialist. You can jump with jumping medium punch into 1 more follow-up attack. Ooh. Kisho Duenjin. Yeah, that's her DP. Musasabi no Mai, her dive kick. Except it's not a kick. And then EX dive kick launches them upwards and you can combo into it. Set the immediately vicinity ablaze, effective as an anti-air against jumping attacks or as part of a combo. Once performed, it adds 5 flame stocks that boost the power of my special moves and super arts. Alright, so we see the stocks, and they decrease each time you do a special move. It's not consumed if you use Kaguru no Mai again, because the whole point of Kaguru no Mai is that you replenish stocks for using it. Hisatsu Chohisatsu Shinobi Bachi, it's okay. You'll find this technique is primarily used as combos as it lacks invincibility. Yeah, you use level 1 instead, or level 3. But level 3 is just big damage, while level 1 has a lot of utility. And then her critical art. I want to say this about Mai's level 3. Characters that don't have like very strong or like a very convincing utility on level 1 or 2, often their players will just never use, almost never, use super in an actual match. And then on the 2nd or 3rd round, they do attack, drive rush, attack level 3. And they win. Level 1 and level 2 doesn't get used a lot, primarily because only level 3 can be cancelled from a meterless special. You cannot use the drive on EX because the drive is used for drive rushing. The only time a character will not just spam level 3 over and over again, every single match, is when a character has a convincing enough level 1 or level 2. JP has a convincing level 2, Blanca has a convincing level 2, Guile, especially Ad, and especially Rashid. Rashid Tornado is like one of the most broken moves. In my opinion, for Terry and Mai, Terry, I personally don't find level 2 to be very convincing. Mai's level 1 super, I personally think is going to see a lot of use. Given that the meter build isn't that stingy in this game, because you can see characters having, like in round 3 scenarios, having enough meter to get 2 level 3s in a single round. You're gonna see a lot of level 1s. It is a reversal, it loses to fireballs. So like, if JP does clone in the corner meaty, or if Rashid does like tornado kick meaty in the corner, you cannot reversal that, but like you can reversal everything else in the game, like a throw. So it gives you like strike throw protection in the corner, and it gives you 5 stocks. So I personally think we're gonna see a lot of that when Mai drops. There's like a lot of like level 1 usage. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Have a nice day.